morning, students. Today, you are going to learn the last topic of the lesson genetics, extra chromosomal inheritance, or extranuclear inheritance, that is, cytoplasmic inheritance. Chloroplast inheritance and mitochondrial inheritance are very important 5 mark question. Extra chromosomal inheritance, extranuclear inheritance. So the DNA is a universal genetic material. Genetic material means a hereditary material. Hereditary material which passes the hereditary character from one generation to the next generation. So the genes are responsible for the transfer of genetic material, that is hereditary material, from one generation to the next generation. So these genes are made up of DNA and protein. So the genes are located in the chromosome. So the genes are located in the chromosome. The chromosome is present inside the nucleus. So before the Mendelian, non-Mendelian inheritance, it is thought that the genetic characters are passed from one generation to next generation through these genes. So the genes are responsible for the transfer of character. After that, it was discovered that the other cell organelles which are present in the cytoplasm are also responsible for the inheritance of some specific character. So it is called as a cytoplasmic inheritance. That is, the mitochondria and chloroplast are also involved in the inheritance of some characters. So it is called as a extra chromosomal inheritance. The DNA is a universal genetic material, that is the hereditary material. The genes are located in nuclear chromosomes. It follows Mendelian inheritance. But certain characters are not follows the Mendelian inheritance. Such inheritance are called as a extranuclear inheritance or non-Mendelian inheritance. So it involves the transmission of characters through the cytoplasmic organelles such as chloroplast and mitochondria. So this chloroplast and mitochondria are act as a inheritance vectors. Vector means the one which carries something from one person to the other person. Here, the inheritance of characters takes place through mitochondria and chloroplast. These cell organelles are located in the cytoplasm of the cell, so it is called as a cytoplasmic inheritance. It is based on independent self-replicating extra chromosomal unit is called as a plasmogen. Like the bacteria, they are having a self-replicating extra chromosomal structure are called as a plasmid in prokaryotic cell. In eukaryotic cell, the mitochondria and chloroplast are called as stranger cell organelles because they are having a own DNA. So this chromosomes are self-replicating X unit. So they are called as a plasmogen. They are located in the cytoplasmic organelles, that is chloroplast and mitochondria. The plasmogens are self-replicating extra chromosomal unit. They are located in only few cell organelles such as chloroplast and mitochondria. First, chloroplast inheritance. So the chloroplast inheritance means the transmission of characters from parents to the offsprings through the chloroplast which is present in the cytoplasm. Is called as a chloroplast inheritance. It is first reported in the plant Mirabilis gerapa, commonly called as 4 o'clock plant. In this, there are two type of variegated leaves are present. There are two type of variegated leaves are present in the Mirabilis gerapa, namely dark green color leaves and pale green color leaves. The two type of leaves are present in this plant. One is dark green colored leaves and pale green colored leaves. when a cross is made between this dark green color leaves with a pale green color leaves, during this cross, the dark green color leaves is considered as a male plant. By using the pollen from this flower is considered to be a male plant. And the pale uh, plant plant is considered a female plant by taking the stigma of the plant by removing the anther by the method of emasculation. This flower is considered as a female plant. The dark green pollen is taken, so this plant is a male plant, and the stigma of the pale green leaved plant is taken. It is considered as a female plant. And the next grass, the dark green color plant is taken as a female, and the pale green colored plant is taken as a male. For both the crosses, according to Mendel, the F1 must be a similar. But here, in each, but here, the F1 by crossing the dark green color plant, male plant with a pale colored female plant, the F1s are all are pale green colored leaves. Similarly, in the second cross, pale green colored male are crossed with a dark green colored female, and the F1s are a dark green colored plants. This is due to the transmission of genetic material through the chloroplast, not by the genes. So in each cross, the F1 plant reveals the character of the female plant. So here the transmission of characters takes place through the extra chromosomal structure chloroplast, not by the genetic material DNA. So in this crosses, the transmission of character takes place through the chloroplast, which is present in the female plant, not in the male plant. So the inheritance of this character is passed through the genes which are found in the ovum of the female plant, which contributes the cytoplasm during fertilization. What does mean by fertilization? The fusion of male and the female gamete is called as a fertilization. So during fertilization, the ovum only contribute the chloroplast found in the cytoplasm, whereas the male gamete contribute the, that is sperm, contribute the only the nucleus but not the cytoplasm, because the cytoplasm only contains the chloroplast. So the during this both the crosses, the female character is appeared. The female character is appeared in this cross. So that here the inheritance of character takes place through the chloroplast, not through the genes which are present in it. So the variegated phenotypes of the leaves in Mirabilis jalapa. So it is a white color, pale green colored leaf part and green colored. So the pale green colored leaf part contains all the chloroplast are white in color, whereas this region, that is dark leaved region, contains a few white color chloroplast and more green color chloroplast, or all are green in color in nature in the green part of the leaves. Next topic is mitochondrial inheritance. In mitochondrial inheritance, that is found in, it causes male sterility found in pearl grass, that is Sorghum vulgaris. In this, the male sterility is caused due to the mitochondrial cytoplasmic inheritance. So this type of inheritance is called as a cytoplasmic male sterility. So the male sterility is found in pearl maize. Sorghum vulgaris is an example for the mitochondrial inheritance. The mitochondria is present in the cytoplasm, so it is cytoplasmic male sterility. In this, the male sterility is inherited through maternally. Maternally means through their mother. So the male sterility is transferred to next generation through the female part of the plant. So the gene of cytoplasmic male sterility is found in the mitochondria. So it is the mitochondria is having the own DNA. So the male sterility is found in mitochondrial DNA. In this plants, there are two types of plants are there. Two type of plants having one which a normal cytoplasm, it is considered to be a N, which is a male fertile. So the two type of plants are present in this pearl mice. One with a normal cytoplasm with N, which is a male fertile. Male fertile means which is involved in the reproduction. And the other plant with one aberrant cytoplasm, it is considered to be a S, which is male sterile. Sterile means it is unable to reproduce. So these types also exhibit reciprocal differences as found in the Mirabilis jalapa. So when a cross is made between it is first the normal cytoplasm, which is considered to be a male plant, is crossed with the plant with aberrant cytoplasm, which is considered to be a female plant. In this, the F1 all are sterile plant. So the F1s are sterile plant. In the next cross, the plant with aberrant cytoplasm, that is a male sterile, which is a male since pollens are sterile. Plant with normal cytoplasm can be a female, but the cross is not possible because here the male are sterile, so they are unable to reproduce. So the cross is not possible in this reciprocal cross. Recently, it has been discovered that the cytoplasmic genetic male sterility is common in many plant species. The sterility is maintained by the influences of both nuclear, that is the DNA which is present in the inside the nucleus, it is called as nuclear, and the cytoplasmic gene, that is due to mitochondria. So there are commonly two types of cytoplasm occurs in the plants. One is a normal, it is considered as a N, and another one is as aberrant, that is sterile, it is S. The genes for this are found in mitochondrial DNA. There are also restores of fertility, that is the genes which is restore the fertility, which restore the fertility is called as a restores of fertility. It is considered to be a capital R and small f, RF genes. So even though these genes are nuclear genes, they are distinct from the genetic male sterility. So these RF genes are present in the mitochondrial DNA. They are different from the nuclear genes, that is genetic male sterility genes of other plants. So these RF genes do not have own expression. When it combines with the aberrant cytoplasm or sterile cytoplasm, only it can express its ability. So these genes that is RF genes are not have their own expression. When it is expressed, its function only combines with the sterile cytoplasm. The RF genes are required to restore fertility. It maintains the fertility in S cytoplasm, that is sterile cytoplasm, which is responsible for sterility. The S cytoplasm is responsible for sterility. The combination of N, that is normal cytoplasm, with small rf means it cannot contain restore fertility factor. As is made between a fertile male with a genotype of normal cytoplasm with a non-restoring fertility factor, that is small rf is crossed with a sterile cytoplasm female plant with capital RF is crossed in the F1 generation. All the males are fertile in nature due to the presence of the restorer genes, that is RF genes, which are present in the male, makes the male fertile in nature. In another cross, the fertile males, that is N, having a normal cytoplasm with a female is having small rf, that is non-restoring restored gene is present means in the F1 generation all the males are sterile in nature due to the absence of restored genes. Last topic of the lesson is atavism. Atavism is a modification of biological structure, that is the organ a part which is present in the organism is reappears after have been lost through evolutionary changes in the previous generation is called as a atavism. For example, atavism is a genetic character that reoccurs after skipping several generations. If a person has a blue colored eye like her grandmother, but her mother, grandmother and great grandmother have brown eyes, then having blue eyes as an example for the atavism. So the blue eyes are present in great grandmother, but the other generation that does not possess the blue color eyes. So this is an atavism. So the in between the many generation, the blue colored eye is in a recessive condition. Again it appears in that generation is an example for a atavism. So the evolutionary trait, the evolutionary character that have disappear phenotypically means morphological character, do not necessarily disappear from an organism DNA. That is the disappearance of some phenotypical character do not necessarily disappear from an organism DNA, but it is in a hidden condition. Again it is reappears for some generation. It is due to atavism. The gene sequence often remains, but it is in an inactive condition. That is the DNA which is responsible for some characters is often remains in the gene of an organism, but it is in an inactive condition. Such an unused genes may remain in the genome for a many generation. Genome means a DNA. A totality of DNA is called as a genome. So the character which is not expressed in some generation is remains in a genome of a many generation as long as the gene remains intact, that is attached. A fault in the genetic control suppressing the gene can lead to the reappearance of that character again. That is the character is again reappears after some generation. It is an example for atavism of Mendel. For example, the re-emergence of sexual reproduction in the flowering plant Hydaricum pilosella is the best example for the atavism in plants. In Hydaricum pilosella, there is no sexual reproduction is occurs for many generations. So after re-emergence of this sexual reproduction in that plant is an example for a atavism in plants. So let us revise the important part of this lesson. So reasons for Mendel's success. It's a very important question. The reasons for Mendel's success. So he applied mathematical and statistical method to biology and law of probability into his breeding experiment. So he applied a mathematical and statistical methods to biology and the law of probability to his breeding experiment. He followed scientific methods and kept accurate and detailed record that included quantitative data of the outcome of his crashes. So he maintained a separate record for his method of crashing. His experiments were carefully planned and he used large samples. At a time he used more number of samples, that more number of plants are cultivated. So the pairs of contrasting characters which are controlled by factors are called as genes, were present on a separate chromosomes. So the tall character is present in one chromosome, whereas a dwarf character is present in another chromosomes. So he is having a deeply contrasting characters for his crash. The parent selected by Mendel's were pure breeding only. So many number of generation, the tall plant produces only tall plants, whereas the dwarf plant produces dwarf plants only. And the purity was tested by self-crashing. The self-crashing means the pollination, the self-pollination is also called as a self-crashing. the transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of the same parent. The progenies are young ones for many generation. So these are the success of the Mendel's. The reasons for the success of the Mendel's. Next question. What are the three scientists who gave rebirth to the Mendel's findings? They are Hugo de Vries of Holland, Karl Kerons of Germany, and Heinrich van Teschmark of Austrian. So these are the three persons which gives a rebirth to the Mendel's work. The next important question is Mendel's inheritance or Mendel's law of heredity. Mendel's proposed two important rules on his observation on monohybrid cross. One is the law of dominancy, the other one is law of segregation or law of purity of gametes. Law of dominancy means the one which is appeared in the F1 is a dominant character. It's called as the law of dominancy. The law of purity of gametes. In law of purity of gametes, the F1 during the formation of gametes, the factors or alleles of a pair separate and segregate from each other, that such that each gamete receives only one of the two factors. A homozygous parent produces similar gametes and a heterozygous parent produces two kinds of gametes, each having one alleles with an equal proportion. So the gametes are never hybrid. It is the law of segregation of gamete. So during gamete formation, the heterozygous genes separate with each other. It shows a purity. So it is called as a law of purity of gamete. Question is monohybrid cross. A monohybrid cross means a cross which involves only one pair of contrasting character. That is, monohybrid cross is the inheritance of a single character is called as a monohybrid cross. Here the height of the plant, the plant shows a tall character and also dwarf character. Tall is a dominant character whereas a dwarf is a recessive character. In the F1 generation, all the plants are tall in nature. It shows the law of dominancy. When the F1s are selfed, in the F2 generation, both the characters are seen in the ratio of 3:1. So the monohybrid phenotypic ratio is 3:1. 3 tall plant and 1 dwarf plants are seen. The next is the reciprocal cross. The reciprocal cross is a cross in which the interchanging the parent phenotype is called as a reciprocal cross. In first, tall is taken as a male parent and dwarf is taken as a female parent. In reciprocal cross, dwarf is taken as a male parent and tall is taken as a female parent. But the F1 in both the crosses are same, the tall only. That is a law of dominancy. The next is a test cross. A test cross is a cross in which the F1 hybrid is crossed with a recessive parent is called as a test cross. In test cross, the ratio is 1:1. The test cross, the ratio is 1:1. Cross is the cross in which F1 is crossed with any one of their parent, either a dominant parent or a recessive parent. If a dominant parent is crossed with the F1 hybrid, all the F2 generations are tall in nature. That is dominant character only. There is no recessive character is shown. If the F1 hybrid is crossed with the recessive plant, the F1 hybrids are both equal ratioly, both the dominant character and the recessive character are seen. That is 1:1 ratio. Dihybrid cross. A dihybrid cross is a cross which involves crossing two different characters. Here the two pairs of contrasting characters are crossed. It's called as a dihybrid cross. According to this Mendel dihybrid cross, the law is a law of independent assortments. That is, one pair comes out and appears the expression freely. This is called as a law of independent assortment. Dihybrid cross phenotypic ratio is 9:3:3:1. 9:3:3:1. Here the three are the new characters. which is based on the Mendel's law of independent assortment. The dihybrid test class its ratio is 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. So both the hybrid and the parental characters are seen in the same ratio. 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. The next important topic is intragenic inheritance, that is incomplete dominance, no blending of genes. In incomplete dominance, the red color flower is crossed with white color flowers, the pink color flowers are formed, and the ratio of F2 generation is 1 is to 2 is to 1. Here parental characters are R1 and capital R1 is 1, whereas the hybrid character is 2 ratio. Dominant epistasis, the flower color in Mirabilis jalapa. Here the three different flowers colors are shown in the Mirabilis jalapa, that is white, red color, pink color and white color in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1. The codominants ABO blood group also seen in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1. Intergenic inheritance, dominant epistasis. Here there are summer quash, three type of fruit colors are present. One is white, yellow and a green color. The white color is a dominant over the yellow and the green. The white color WW gene is an epistatic gene because it suppresses the color of the other two, yellow and green. Both are considered to be the hypostatic gene in the ratio of 12 is to 3 is to 1. 12 white, 3 yellow and 1 green color is obtained. So this epistatic gene white suppresses the expression of the other two color, yellow and green. So it is called as a epistatic gene. The yellow and green are considered to be a hypostatic genes. Polygenic inheritance, that is a single triad is controlled by several genes. So several genes are responsible for a single triad. In this plant, dark red color is crossed with white color. So in the F1 generation, medium color is obtained. In the F2 generation, in the ratio of 15 is to 1. 15 dark colored and 1 white.